This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Yesterday, Tom Brady penned a letter on the Players' Tribune. And in that letter, it was interesting because he kind of took a shot at Bill Belichick in that letter. I don't know if you guys checked it out, but it's titled, "The Only Way is Through." And so he reflects on his 20 years in New England and talks about his motivations now in Tampa. And there's a part in it, in the letter, where he put, but more than any one physical place, it's the relationships I made in New England that I'll miss the most. Of course, it starts with the entire New England Patriots organization and Robert Kraft and the entire Kraft family. It extends to countless other individuals who played such a valuable role in my 20 years as a Patriot, teammates and coaches, past and present. So, what was left out of there? There was no mention of Bill Belichick. He threw Belichick in with the coaches, with teammates and coaches, past and present. He mentioned Robert Kraft and the entire Kraft family, which, again, kind of shows that there was obviously something that Brady was not happy with good old Bill. And so that's why he dissed him. And, you know, Brady, if Brady wanted to thank Bill, it would be it's not like, oops, I forgot. Okay? All right? Brady's smart. He knows what the hell he's got to do. My dumb ass might forget like 8 people to thank, and it's like, oh, damn it, I forgot this, I forget that. But Brady's not going to do that. So Brady leaves Belichick out for a reason. Okay? There's a dude that is leaving that place with a chip on his shoulder. And it's that same chip he had when he was a 6th-round pick. Now the question is, can his body answer the bell? Right? Because that's been the history of Bill Belichick. He knows that Logan Mankins is losing it, I'm out. He knows Nate Solder is losing it, I'm out. He knows, Richard Seymour, I'm not going to pay that kind of money. I can move on without him. Lawyer Malloy, I can do it. It goes on and on and on and on and on. He knows when to get off that gravy train. And he wanted to get off that gravy train 2 years ago, but they forced him to keep Brady, and they forced him to get rid of Garoppolo. And he did. But now on this go-around, he has the say-so, and he wanted to move on. So now we're at the fork in the road. We're going to find out. Was Belichick right? Or is Brady right? Or how about this? Are they both right? Or are they both wrong? Because everybody is talking about the competition between the two. Which one's going to prove which one's wrong? Well, what about if Brady gets old and just can't be himself anymore? And what about if Belichick lost his fastball? I told you guys, I watched Shula losing his fastball. I watched Tom Landry lose his fastball. I watched Chuck Noll lose his fastball. Those are all 3 of the greatest coaches to ever grace the fields of the NFL. And they were losing it. So who's to say Belichick, who, by the way, desperately needed a game in Week 17 against a Miami Dolphins team that we could argue is the worst Miami Dolphins team in the history of the franchise. Okay?
Well, based on talent.
Yeah, based on
talent.
Because,
our 5 wins beats our 1-win team.
No, yeah, you're right. But the 1-win team had more talent than the 5-win team.
Exactly. That's why I said.
I look at the defense.
On paper,
offense
yes.
of that 1-win team. The offense on the 1-win team wasn't that good. But the defense on that 1-win team was pretty good, bro. It had some talent.
I would like to thank the
It's just
Ravens.
incompetent.
I would like to thank the Ravens
Yes.
for doing what they did at the goal line.
Oh, well, definitely thank the head coach for not going for it, which was asinine, but whatever. That because we don't know. Maybe Belichick and Brady lose it. Okay? Which would be pretty funny, by the way. Okay, nothing against the Bucs. I don't mean anything against the Bucs, but I'm just saying. Brady gets pissed off at Belichick. Belichick is dying to move on from Brady, and then they both fail without each other. Could happen. I saw in Week 17 last year a game they needed badly. Belichick couldn't coach him out of it, and Brady couldn't play him out of it. That's all I know. That's why I wanted Brady to stay, because I'm convinced our Dolphins are headed upwards, and they're headed upwards by putting a foot in the Patriots' ass. Okay? Because that's what's going to happen. Next couple of years, the Dolphins are taking over this effing division. That's why I wanted him to stay. But I love this. You know what I mean? Because this is – now, if I had to choose a side, I want Brady to have success because I don't want the damn Patriots to ever have success again. I'm tired of watching them win.
I was just going to say there's people all over the state of Florida. They're like, I don't really hate the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't hate Tampa. And there's Oak telling us he wants us to do bad because of Brady.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. He says it will be different in Tampa. That goes with the territory. Right now, I have no idea how to get to Raymond James Stadium or where the meeting rooms are or where everybody sits. It will be a learning curve in the same way it was remembering that the Atlantic Ocean is always due east. Physically, I'm as capable of doing my job as I've ever been. Now I want to see what more I can do. I want to see how great I can be. Playing for one team for 20 years has been an amazing ride and experience, but doing the same thing year after year brings its own challenges. A familiar rhythm can be comforting and great, but it can also make you lose sight of other rhythms, newer ones that remind you of everything that hasn't been done yet. At some point, you have to throw your whole body into what you're doing. You have to say, let's ride. Let's see what we've got. I want to show everybody what I got. That's Tom Brady. He is a motivated mofo. No doubt about it. The only thing I would say is be careful. Be careful because the wheels may be coming off both of you. Okay? And I really believe it. I think, you know how people say, well, he won 11 games with Matt Castle. That was a really good team. It wasn't that Matt Castle was really good. It was a really good team. When the Broncos won the Super Bowl, it wasn't because Peyton Manning was really good. It's because the Broncos were really good. Okay? Peyton Manning sucked. Right? So when the Ravens won the Super Bowl, several years back, it really wasn't because Trent Dilfer is this amazing quarterback. No. It's because that team was damn good. Sometimes you're along for the ride. Sometimes they don't really ask you to do too much. Ben Roethlisberger in the first Super Bowl for the Steelers, he just didn't have to screw it up. And that's exactly what he did. He didn't screw it up. He made a couple of throws. He wasn't anything special. The second Super Bowl they won, he was a beast. He was the playmaker. He was the straw that stirs the drink. Okay?
I remember him scrambling around and extending plays, man.
Awesome.
And he would, if he got to that fourth or fifth second,
legit stud.
You were dead.
You're done. Legit stud. No. In those days, forget about it. Might be a rapist, allegedly, but he is definitely a hell of a football player. No doubt about that. Hell of a quarterback. Question is Brady still a hell of a quarterback? Because he couldn't bail the Patriots out against the Dolphins. Is Belichick still a great coach? We'll find out, because he couldn't get past the Dolphins team that won 5 games and put his ass in the wild card round. You tell me, in years past, does Brady and Belichick lose to that Dolphins team? Got to think about that. I'm just saying.